Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at a very windy Wandahome at Nottingley and I'm going to be filming a vlog about single axle twin bed caravan models. I'm going to be showing you three at three different budgets. We're going to be starting with the caravan behind me. That's the Bailey Phoenix GT75 642. So let's get cracked on. So the reason I'm doing some twin bed layouts is because these 4-berth twin bed caravans may well be of interest to families who either want to use the singles for adults or for the singles for their children, and then they convert the front bed. So let's start with some facts and figures on the Phoenix 642. So this is our entry-level model that I'm going to show you. Prices on the road start at about £25,500. Now this model, it is 7.37 metres long, or 24 feet and 2 inches, and this is actually the narrowest of the models I'm going to be showing you, at 7 feet and 3 inches wide. The MTPLM of this caravan is 1,433 kilos. It's going to give you a payload of 155 kilos, so that's quite good for a small single axle caravan. ATC does not come as standard, but you can add it. I believe it's £550 extra, and you can also add a solar panel. What you are getting with the Phoenix is the silver sides, but you'll notice there is no front locker. The gas is in a side locker, and I'll show you that as we go around. So let's head off down the near side. So we've got our silver sides, a locker box. We do get 14-inch alloys. We've got a second locker box under one of the single beds, and we'll come round the back where it's a little less windy, and we can see there the 642 rear. We've got the Phoenix decal, we've got the light clusters, and then we come down the off side. We've got a further locker there, got our flush filler. Come down here a little bit, we've got our electric point. This is the gas locker that I mentioned there. That'll take 2 6-kilo gas bottles. We've got our Truma vent and our whale water pump. So that's the exterior. What we'll do now is we'll venture in and have a closer look at the internal layout of the 642. Right, here we go. So we do get a bin in the door. It's a stable door, as you can see. So it does separate, but there is no window in it, but there is a coat hook. We'll venture inside. There we go. Right, so we start with the lounge. So we've got these 2 bench seats. Now, this lounge area, these can either be used as single beds, 2 of them obviously, or you can convert this into a very large double. We've also got a chest as well. There is a separate table for eating on that we can put here. We've then got the Phoenix 3 windows with blinds. We do have some locker storage. Got quite a nice finish on it, this wood finish. The floor is almost, there's a plastic cover, you can't see it very well, but there is a wood effect floor underneath. Now this model, it does come with Truma air-blown heating, and that'll work off gas or electric. Now as we head into our kitchen area, now Bailey kitchens are always, well generally they're always pretty good, to be fair. You get quite a lot of worktop space. You can actually get an additional flap to go on here if you wanted more space. We have got a good amount of worktop space here though. We've got 2 plug sockets, the control for the Truma heating and hot water. We have got some lockers for storage, the Russell Hobbs microwave, and then we've got a Thetford gas oven, grill, and if I lift this we get 4 gas burners, as we can see there. No electric but gas, and this gives us additional storage space as well. Onto the near side we've got more worktop space. We've got our under counter fridge freezer. This is Dometic, it's locked so I won't mess with that. That's a 115 litre fridge freezer. You've got a charging point, and then we do normally have a Sonos speaker here. It's not here on the demo model, but there'll be a Sonos speaker there. Television points here, so you can have your television in there. We've got the control panel above the door on the near side as we come in. And then we move down, we've got a nice amount of storage, floor space, sorry. And then these 2 single beds. Now, these single beds are quite a good height. I'll sit on one. There we go. They're actually quite high up. The mattresses are really nice and firm, actually. They're nice. But these are quite high off the ground. And I'm mentioning that because as we go round, there is a difference between the models on the heights of the beds. So these two twin beds, as we can see, are situated as such. Now, size-wise, these singles are both 6'2" long and 2'4" wide. So these are good size singles, whether it be for adults or children. We'll say we're getting storage on both of the sides of the caravan, and then we'll go through this magical door. Now this door actually is quite narrow, but say this is a narrow caravan at 7'3", and then we'll go into the bathroom. Now what I will say is straight away, because of the width of the van, this is quite a small bathroom, and that's something that I've noticed literally as soon as I've opened the door. So it's quite interesting to see how the different width affects the feel of the caravans. But as we go in, we've got a Thetford toilet, plenty of space around it. There's a toilet roll holder, a sink, and there's, to be fair, that's quite good. We've got a little shelf there, but we don't have a lot of intrusion here. Then we've got a good sized shower cubicle in this near side corner. See, you can see in there. There we go. And on the off side, we're getting this little wardrobe space here. So I'll just open that up so we can see in there. So we have got a wardrobe in the rear of the Phoenix 642. I'll just close that, leave it as you found it. So that's our bathroom space. It is small. That is the compromise on this caravan. That is definitely the compromise, is that bathroom. But then we come back, we've got good sized single beds, and it is really nice and bright in here. These two big windows, that door's just opening itself. And then we come back into the kitchen area, plenty of worktop space, well equipped kitchen, good size under counter fridge, and somewhere for our television, and then this lounge space. Nice size lounge. And it feels, to be fair, it's giving us plenty of headroom. I like the feel in this one. This feels light, bright and airy. So this is our entry-level twin bed single axle caravan. Let's head on now to caravan number 2, a mid-range van. Okay, so caravan number 2 is a mid-range, and this one's from Eldis. Now this layout is a little bit different to the Phoenix. We'll see more when we go in. And what I like about this vlog is there really is something for everyone, I think. So here we go, the Affinity 574. So let's do some facts and figures. So the Affinity 574 on the road is going to be around £30,749. Now this is actually the shortest of the 3 caravans I'm going to show you. It's 7.2 metres long, or 23 feet and 7 inches. Width, it's 7 feet and 5 inches, so it's a little bit wider than the Bailey that we've just been in. The MTPLM, this is 1,480. It'll give you a payload of 151 kilos, but you can upplate this to 1,550 if you want. Now nose weight, 100 kilos, and it does have ATC. We've got a good sized front locker, which is where we're going to find our gas. And we are getting an aerial, we're getting a barbecue point and the GRP sides. Let's head off down the near side. So there's the barbecue point that I mentioned. We've got the Affinity decals. We've got a storage locker. We'll come back to the habitation door and entrance. Carrying on down, we've got a further locker box under the bed. Then we'll do the rear of the Affinity. So we've got these larger shaped light clusters on this model. We've got a brake light, high-rise brake light there. So that is the rear. And let's trundle off down the off side. So on the off side of the caravan, we've got plain sides, decals. We've got our toilet cassette just there. The flush runs from the onboard water system. We've got our grey waste disposal. Further down the offside, we've got another locker box. We've got our whale water point there for feeding water in, and we've got an Alder vent there because we are getting the Alder wet central heating. So that's the exterior of the Affinity 574. What we need to do next is venture in and have a look at this. Now this one straight away has got a very different feel to the Bailey. So let's go in. We have got a bin, we've got a two-piece stable door which does have a window in it. We have also got an awning light above. In we go. And you'll see what I mean straight away about the difference in the feel. So this is a much darker wood. Now it depends what you personally prefer. I'll just step back and then we can see the lounge area. So we've got this nice cosy lounge. I like these bolster cushions. I like the scatter cushions in the purple. The seats are certainly well bolstered. They're obviously protected because this is a brand new model. We've got nice amount of light coming in through the sunroof, and we've also got the big skylight here as well, popular feature on the eldest models. We've then got our speakers, we've got storage, and as I say, because of this sort of darker wood, it has a very different feel to it. We've also got a large chest, as you can see there as well, and there will be a table that fits here. The floor is beigey cream, as we can see, so a different coloured floor to the Bailey. Now the kitchen is on the offside of this Affinity 574. We've got an extra flap here, so that comes as standard. We've got the two plug sockets. I do like these eldest sinks. I quite like the size, as you can see. Although it takes some of the worktop space, you've got plenty of room there in the sink. Now we do have the Thetford gas oven grill. We've got 3 gas burners and an electric plate, which we weren't getting on the Bailey, because obviously the Affinity is sort of a mid-range van. We do have the Russell Hobbs microwave though, storage cupboard, and then we've got a bank of drawers, and I will just open this. So we've got some cupboard space here as well, several drawers, and our control panel is on the near side as we came in. There's a control there for the Alder. We then have wardrobe space. The Alder tank is in there. It doesn't appear that this is illuminated. I know I'm not connected to power at the moment, but I can't see a light in there that's obvious, but that's the wardrobe. And then we've got a Dometic fridge and freezer. I believe that's 98 litres. Just see that there, because it's dark, it does blend quite well in with the rest of the unit there. But that is the fridge freezer. And then we go back into a mid washroom. So the Phoenix, that had the washroom at the back. This one's in the centre, so a slightly different layout. So let's go take a look. So as we head back, we see first of all there is this door. Just do this. So that is going to separate the habitation area from the bathroom. We'll open it up and go back through. So on the near side of the Caravan, we have got a shower. Now, it is not a bad sized shower. We have got some intrusion here from the footwell, from around the wheel arch, but not a bad sized shower. There is a rail there for hanging our towels. So yeah, that is not bad. And then I'll just open this door again and we can see the washroom. Now this I think is a little bit of a compromise, but it's a small single axle Caravan, remember. We've got the Thetford toilet, we've got a heated towel rail, we've got the fruit bowl sink, we've got a mirror there, a little bit of cupboard space. What I would have liked to have seen, maybe instead of just a plain wall, because this is a mid-range van, I maybe would have liked to have seen more of a larger illuminated mirror there, to be honest, just to give it maybe a little bit more something in here. But that is your bathroom space. I'll close that up. Right, and then we head into the bedroom. Now, floor space, it's a little bit narrow here, but then it opens up into this area, which is plenty big enough for changing. We've got a bank of drawers. We've then got these beds. These are not bad size. As far as I know, these are 6'2" in length and 2'4" in width. So not bad sized beds. So I'll show you that one. So that's the first bed. Obviously, if you are tall, bear in mind there's no overhang for your feet. You are literally up against a further sliding privacy screen. So that is the first single bed. And there is storage in the overhead lockers. We've got 2 lockers at the back of the Caravan. Just see how much space is in one of these out of interest. Oh, that's not bad, to be fair. They're a bit deeper than I thought. So yeah, that is not bad. We have got some little lights under here, just under there, as we can see. And then we've got the curtains and the blinds on the window. And we have got USB chargers and plug socket down there, if you can see that. And then on this wall, we do have somewhere to install a television bracket if you wanted it, and plug it in there. So that, looking back down, the Affinity 574 is the Caravan layout. To be fair, this is the shortest of the 3 Caravans. This is 7 metres 20 centimetres. The others are 7.37 metres. But this actually feels quite long. It doesn't feel particularly small at all inside. So that's this layout, a little bit different to the Phoenix. This is the mid-range Affinity 574. Right, let's now head on to our 3rd twin bed layout. Okay, and last but not least, it is the Coachman VIP 565. So this is their single axle twin bed model, and this one is really the top of the range. This is going to cost you on the road around £36,500. So let's have a look at this model to compare it to the other 2. So here we go. Let's do some facts and figures first of all on the Coachman. So this one is 7.37 metres long, or 24 feet and 2 inches. And this is the widest model at 7 feet and 7 inches, or 2.3 metres wide. MTPLM, now this is a heavy one, 1,652 kilos, but it is going to give us a payload of 155. At the front, we're going to get our 2 front lockers, the gas there on the near side. And we are getting ATC on this Alco chassis. We've got the 3 big front windows and that large sunroof at the top. Now, we'll go down the near side first of all. So we've got several service points here. We can see we've got a gas barbecue point, we've got our electric hookup, and we do have a locker here. The lounge, we're going to find 2 bench seats, but we will see those when we go in. We've got the Coachman alloy wheel, that's a 15-inch wheel. Travelling down, we've got a further locker, that's going to give us some storage here under the near side bed. And then let's have a look at the back end. So the Coachman large back end there, as I say, 7 foot and 7 inches wide, the widest of these 3 models. We've got the Coachman badge, and we have got the high brake light as well. If we go down the off side, so we've got our toilet cassette point, we have got a separate flush, and this is where our grey waste is going to be deposited from. Carrying on down the off side, we've got our prior battery box there. We've got our whale pump here for the water, and we've got a vent for the Alder, because this one does have the Alder wet central heating. Right, let's venture in and take a closer look. So into the 565 we go. We've got a 1-piece door with bin. As we go in, we have a nice lounge area, so I'll come back. So we've got the 2 bench seats here, as we can see them. So we've got a nice sofa area. We've got a front chest, which does have the drawer that pulls out. We've got various storage lockers, and as I say, we have got this large sunroof. Again, we can see the benefit of that from inside. As well as the speakers, we're going to have a stereo system fitted. That isn't on the demonstration model at the moment, as we can see. We do have a sunroof as well. So the benefit of the 565, with it being 7 foot 7 inches wide, we do have that sort of larger width here in the lounge area. And then we'll move around and we can see our kitchen area. So kitchen, we've got a good amount of worktop space. We've even got a little flap here, so we've got an extension on that. We've got this nice marble finish on the splashback, 2 plug sockets. Then we've got a 91 litre Thetford under-counter fridge with freezer compartment. We've got various cupboards and a drawer, and then we have got the Thetford oven. So we've got a gas oven and grill. We've got 3 gas burners, and we're getting the electric as well. And up here we have our Russell Hobbs microwave and a large storage cupboard. And then if we look down now into the Caravan, the door as we came in, this is where we're going to find our Coachman control panel and the Alder. We've got our place here to put the bracket for the television. And then we have some wardrobe space on the near side. Let's have a quick look in here. Now this is illuminated. The Alder tank is there. Those are my bits, so don't worry about those. A couple of drawers underneath for our clothing. And then we have a privacy screen that's going to go across here and lead into the bedroom. So these are the twin beds in the Coachman 565. So let's do some facts and figures on these, because obviously that's important. So in terms of size, these singles are this one to this side here. This is 6'3" by 2'4" in width. And this one on the near side is slightly shorter at 6 foot long and 2'4" in width. So we have got good size single beds here, 6'3" and 6 foot on this side. So those are the singles. What I do notice again on this one, they are quite low down. I'll just sit myself down. Hold on a minute. They do seem sort of quite low. I don't know if it's because I'm used to more to motorhome beds now, but they do seem fairly low down. So quite easy to get in and out of, to be honest. Also in the bedroom space, we have got pre-installation here for a television. We've actually got a little mirror as well, look here. So a little mirror for having a look at yourself in. A couple of little shelves, and there's nice locker storage above as well. Now let's just go into the bathroom. I do like the finish on this door. You can see the wood, different coloured effects. But the 565, it is a VIP, so 36,500. We are expecting big things. This is a nice rear bathroom. We've got the Thetford toilet, a glazed window, heated towel rail on the Alder system, a huge mirror. I always like Coachman bathrooms. You'll have heard me say this before. We've again got that nice marble effect splashback there, fruit bowl sink, storage under the sink, and a good size shower cubicle with the little shelves in there as well. And again, a nice marble effect and lighting. That is nice. Let me just come out and show you that again. So I must say, at 36,500, we are getting a very nice bathroom area. We are getting a good sized bedroom. Again, a good amount of floor space for getting changed here. That's always important. You underestimate how important basic things can be, such as getting dry, getting dressed. So yeah, a lot of space here. And then this kitchen, plenty of worktop space, plenty of good equipment with the oven, the grill, the microwave, nice little lounge area. So as a 4-berth, at 7.37 metres long, this is a nice twin bed caravan. So that is the top of the range model, the Coachman VIP 565. Right, let me dive out. So there we go. So what we've done there is we have had a look at the Phoenix 642, the Affinity 574, and the Coachman VIP 565. So that's 3 different single axle twin bed caravans that you might want to add to your list. There are others on twin axles as well, but this is a single axle vlog. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed it, to be fair. It's nice to see some singles instead of just the fixed beds and the island beds. So thanks to Wandahome at Nottingley, who've let me come and film today's vlog. It is appreciated. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.